We've been in India a long time, and we think we have a very special relationship with India. Rolls-Royce was responsible for ushering in the aviation age in India. Our engines were on Tata Aviation Services in 1932, and our Bristol Jupiter engines powered the Indian Air Force's first squadron a year later in 1933. We established a regional office in 1979. And all our sectors are well represented in India, not only in the civil aviation side, but defense, energy, marine, and we also have a new partnership with Larsen & Toubro centered on civil nuclear. Our strategy for India is quite simple. Rolls-Royce hopes to bring the best it has to offer in terms of products and services to India, but also looks conversely at what India has to offer Rolls-Royce. So we've been building on our long-standing presence. However, we're not resting on our laurels. India is changing. It's a very dynamic and very competitive market, and we have to change with it. So one of the hallmarks of our strategy for India has been going away from the conventional wisdom, which meant we could sell to the country from overseas. We're now adopting a very much of an in-country footprint and presence. We've grown our resources in the country. We're expanding the range of our activities. We're developing insights on customer requirements that we could never have from 5,000 or 10,000 miles away. So we have a well-established team in country that's executing our strategy across business sectors and seeking to derive value from an extensive range of services that we are doing in the country. It's very important for us to develop key centers of excellence and activities in India. We've been in India a long time, and India has a number of technology services in particular with sustainable comparative advantages that companies like Rolls-Royce can take advantage of. So as an example, we have a large group of engineering services personnel who are tied into the global engineering network of Rolls-Royce. We will soon have 1,000 engineers in India work in Bangalore, giving us quality and cycle time advantages from the work that they perform for us there. Another area is research and technology. We believe we can increase the yield of our technology spend by harnessing the work of researchers in India, whether they be in Bangalore or Hyderabad or elsewhere. We're also looking at a range of information technology services, sourcing services, and last but not least, we have just broken ground for a new components joint venture in Bangalore, which will make parts for the Trent series of engines for Rolls-Royce. India is spending a tremendous amount in aerospace in particular, not just on the defense modernization side, where India's defense budget now amounts to something like $32 billion a year, but the civil aviation sector is growing by leaps and bounds as well. India's commercial fleet is only 500 planes, and that's due to grow to some 1,300 or 1,400 planes over the next 20 years. So I think UK industry, particularly small and medium sized establishments, should be looking for a foothold in India that can grow as the sectors that they are involved in grow. My advice to them would be get into the country, establish a toehold, build partnerships, learn about customer requirements, and make sure you're present there, because without an on-the-ground presence, it's hard to capture business.